Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to sew a corset top. Now I have a tutorial on how to cut it. You can just check my videos and you'll see it there. I already added wording to each of the cuts. So right now I'm just going to be teaching you how to sew it together to achieve a corset top. So let's go right into it. But before we go right into it, please, if you've not subscribed, please try as much as possible to do so right now. This goes a long way to inspire me to want to do more. Thank you so much. So the first thing to do is, after adding wording to it, is to join these three sets together. Now, just the way you see me do in the video, you arrange it like this and then place this part on the other one and sew it. Sew a straight stitch on it, and then the other part on this and sew a straight stitch as well. And then for the cup, we already actually cut out two sets from this cup, the left and the right side, and we stitched it, the middle side, we stitched the middle side in order for us to be able to identify the cut. So you take one each from each side, and then make sure that the side where you where you added notch is the side you're sewing together. We actually added notch to each of the side, the middle side, and that is why we're going to be, it's easy for us to identify it and sew it together. Make sure that it is the side where you notch that you'll be sewing together, because that is the side that's going to bring out the puffiness or the puffy stuff. Now I've joined the three sides together and as well the cup. Now the next thing to do is to join your cup to the fabric just like so. So you make sure that you notch the middle and then place the middle on top of it and then run a stitch just like so. This is actually very simple, guys. Just have to put your mind to it. It's very simple. So run a stitch like so. Then after running a stitch on it, try as much as possible to place it just in the middle of where the cup is supposed to be on this side. Now if your fabric has a design or anything, make sure you put the bias or whatever it is you want to put, add it to it before you stitch this cup to it. So just the way you sew your bust here, you make sure that you don't make it's not folded. You just arrange it, the cup on it, and then sew a stitch round just like so. This is the second side. Now after I joined the cups to it, I added the bias first before joining the cup, so that it will actually be very neat. Now look at what came out, look at how neat and beautiful it is. I actually like the way this corset is, as in it's giving. Is it giving? It's giving. This one is giving. I like the fact that the middle is not pressed in. It's just so nice and beautiful. So you join your bias first. If at all there's any design on it, you join your bias first and then you add the cup. Just look at the way this cup is like Oduro Bani. Sorry for those that does not understand Yoruba, but this is actually very beautiful and nice. So afterwards you add your boning to it. Now this is actually very different. We have different methods to go about this, but for this method, for this particular style, you add your boning to it after sewing the bias to it. Now I'm trying to sharpen the edge of my boning so that I won't have difficulty inserting it into the bias. So if you have a tape, you can just put the tape around it like that and then insert it. Well, I don't have a tape here, so I'm just going to insert it like so, but there's a bias on it and then there's a wording order, so I'm sure that it's not going to injure my client at all. You can see that I'm just inserting it through the bias. It's not going through the fabric, it's going through the bias. So I added it on it already, and look at how beautiful it came out. If you've not subscribed, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and please do well to subscribe. I love you all. See you in my next video. Bye.